Goodness me. Okay. Well, the fact I just nearly fell over, well, there's a bit ominous, but I'm going to try a third take of take 3 of They Don't Know How Strong I Am. This is one of the few songs I've ever written that is really, really, really only got one arrangement. I do believe that a certain online company has just delivered my new SD card. Musically, it's kind of an awkward one. If you haven't seen any other versions, and I won't spoil it for you. Anyway, I am going to try a slower version. That's not right, because like that. You know what else isn't right? The state of my eyes. Okay, I'll just say, if I get distracted, school run is going on and there's aircraft flying above. But apart from that, 3, 4. Dark thoughts are on the prowl, whispering to me, everything is your own fault, you're your own worst enemy. Listen to our venom, believe the lies we say. We're here to take your self-belief and drive it away. Dark thoughts are circling, talons set to strike. You don't have a single friend, I wonder what that's like. No one cares about you is what we want you to accept. We've come to swap your happiness with unearned regret. Dark thoughts are closing in, coming at me from all sides. Your self-worth shall be our prize. You got nowhere to hide. Let your defenses down, they cannot repel us. Look at the gifts we bring you, sadness and mistrust. They don't know how strong I am, they'll never conquer me. Time and time they come to call, each time with futility. I sever their insidious tendrils with a sharp blade of my pure heart. They think they can overpower me, they don't know where to start. No, they don't know how strong I am, these puny, worthless snipes. I cast them to their shadows with my inner light. Their flowers of despair can't bloom in my soul-sacred soil. They can launch their stealth attacks, they always will be foiled. No, they don't know how strong I am, they're learning to their cost. I might be alone at times, but never am I lost. They sing their malicious mantras, hoping that I will join in. I am my own army, and I will always win. They don't know how strong I am. And the main thing is you must know how strong you are. I had to eschew the harmonica. I knew it wasn't going to come. Which is, the harmonica holder is not in good shape, shall we say. So a little bit of talky here very briefly. But that song would not have existed without a very, very wonderful, brave, courageous, creative, an inspirational lady called Emily S. Absolutely would not have existed because her video inspired that and that came through. And I've tried to explain a couple of other places. I hate to be too long-winded because if you haven't got it down in the lyrics, well. But darkness can only create darkness, and it can't even do that because darkness exists. So that's all it's got. You know, it's just that, and it's just got its own self for company. And that's why it kind of wants to lure you in, and why it wants to get into where there's light. It wants some different scenery and everything. But light, creativity, kind-heartedness, good thoughts, empathy. These begat those same things all the way along through, and so it goes on through. And the illustration of this is, so a lady may or may not have had a bad day, but I know she did, and she's put this on YouTube, so why am I being, you know, coy about actually mentioning it now? And from that, what she was feeling from that sphere, she made this beautiful piece of artwork, storytelling, narrative, to strike that stuff away. And they got it all back. It's all out there on the page, paper, and you can read it. And if you're looking back, and you can rebut all those arguments, what the lady had actually written down. I could have gone through and said, and I hope you won't mind. But there's one bit in there and it says, you only care about yourself, not others. Or you should care about others, not yourself. Unless you care about yourself, you cannot care for others, because you don't know what it's like, for one thing, and you don't know what the feeling of it is like and how it feels. So you have to care for yourself. You have to care for yourself to give yourself what you need to go on and to care for others. So her, whatever that was, the initiation point, I got this lady down to take out her pencils and pens and make an amazing piece of empowering artwork. It's like throwing stone into a pond. The ripples come out from there. So that began her. I was having a bad day this morning. I read her work. I created this. And that's gone out. And hopefully somewhere down the line, someone who may be having a bad day might come across this song and think, goodness me, if only that was sung by Adele instead of him. My bank manager would like the same thing, I think. Well, not my bank manager, my children's future bank manager. But it's there, and it goes out. And maybe if it's that person over there, or this person there, or that person there, who's having a bad day, and it comes from there, and it goes out through. Whereas if you're spreading negativity and darkness out there, where can it go? You know, where can it go? You know, negativity is a vacuum, and nothing can live in a vacuum. I think this talking at the end of the song has gone on longer than the song has. I've been Paul Murphy, you've been you, and always believe in you. Okay, that has got to be your starting point. And to my wonderful children, Dylan and Emily, and those who with all his heart and soul, every tear in the world, always in there.